Today we're gonna be putting a left bookshelf together. So as you can see, this is labeled A, and we have pieces 1 through 6. And we're gonna start by putting 1, and it's gonna have 1 in front here, and you'll see the one right here. You align the ones and just slide it in. The one right here. Gonna slide it, and you may need to use a rubber mallet. Okay, now we're gonna pick up piece 2. It's gonna have the same thing, 2 going down, and align the 2s, and you just slide it in. Now going for part number 3. Part number 3, also align them, slide it down. Part number 4, same thing, slide it down. Now getting part 5, align the labels and also slide it down. Now we're gonna do part 6, and it's gonna be this big piece, and there's gonna be a rail on the opposite side. So you're gonna have the rail face the other parts and align the 6s. It's also gonna be labeled, and also slide it in. So now that 1 through 6 are in, you're gonna sit it upright. And you're gonna make sure that all of these are all the way down. And you gotta make sure the grooves are all aligned with each other so that the other pieces will fit nice and smooth. So now we're gonna put these 3 pieces in. So first, you're gonna slide 1 between 1 and 2. Hold these sides. And do not be afraid to get a mallet and hit it in. Make sure it's flushed. And then also between 2 and 3. Again, make sure it's flushed. And the same thing between 4 and 5. So you're gonna grab your part C and align it with 3 and 6. And make sure, again, the grooves align in the bottom so it makes, it's gonna slide right in. If it doesn't, again, hit either 6 or 3 with the mallet to make sure the lines are aligned, the grooves are aligned. Make sure all these thin parts are flushed. And now I'm gonna grab part B. So now we're gonna start with part B, and we're gonna put it right on top. And the easiest way to do it is start by aligning part 6. Make sure those go in, and slowly start popping in the others. It's best to keep a hand on top of where 6 is so you can get the others in. You may have to maneuver some of them a little more than others. Just like that. So after all the parts are inserted in B, you're gonna push them all down a little and pull the B up. Make sure it's a little bit gripped on. And then you're gonna flip. Now once all the parts are in, get a mallet and hit the right and left side to make sure all the parts are in. So we're gonna hold B up and hit 6 down until it's almost flush. And now we're gonna go ahead and start with the drawer pieces. Okay, so now we're gonna assemble the drawer. And we are going to make sure when we put this in that at first it's not gonna be, but you're gonna align the grooves. And this is where you also may need the mallet. Just like that. Now they're aligned. Then you're going to get this other piece and also do the same thing. Make sure the grooves are facing towards the groove on the drawer side. And you may also need to use a mallet for this one. Okay. So now that all the grooves are aligned, we're going to put in this piece. And it's going to slide all the way down. And once it's in, you may have to press the piece downward just to make sure it goes in all the way. And as you push this in, push this down. Okay, so we're going to put the other drawer side. Just like part B and part 6, align them. And then push it down a little. Flip it. And now that all the pieces are assembled, we're going to put it upright and hit all 4 corners to make sure it's in nice and tight. So now we'll put the drawer on. And it is better with 2 people, but I like to do it alone. And before I go further, make sure both the rails are all the way out and that these silver things are also up to the front. And doing it on your own, I hold one rail and just do one side first. Make sure that it's in so that it's easier. And I do then go to the other side and put that side in. And then I push. And now sometimes it's a little difficult, so I lean it to the side. And then it goes in smoothly. And now it should come in and out smoothly. And because there is a soft close feature, it should go in just like that. Okay, now we're gonna put on the lid, and I'm gonna turn this over so you can see that there's hooks on both sides, and we're gonna insert these hooks into these notches right here. So we're gonna take the lid and then once they're in, they're gonna be loose, so you're gonna press them down till you hear a click on both sides. And if you need to move the lid a little bit closer to number 5 or more back, you would adjust it with these top screws. Like this. Either turn it this way to tighten it or turn it this way to loosen it.